Note on two short stories by the fabulous Raymond Carver. Signals and Pastoral. In Signals, we have a couple, Wayne and Caroline, and Aldo is another character. Wayne and Caroline go for a special night out. They seem to have had differences and arguments, so this is an occasion to smooth things over, eliminate differences, even if they still argue and quarrel at the moment. Aldo is the maitre d', this special place which has an aviary with pheasants and peacocks, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have macaws though. I have two of these birds. Wonderful but beautiful plumage. Yes, the joke is in that dark, macabre Monty Python sketch with a blue and gold macaw. I have one, and then I have a red and green one. The blue and gold is called Norwegian blue in the Monty Python sketch. So they go at a table, they order champagne. There's already a little dispute because she mentions a type of champagne which I forgot, but seems to be superior. There with Moët, Dom Perignon, whatever. And he says, why didn't you order it if you wanted that? I don't know. And they start having an issue with the waiter. In fact, Wayne, Caroline is much more tolerant. Women are in general. We know that. Have more people skills when we spend so much time, so many centuries in the caves. The women were left with the children and the other women, so they developed people skills. Men know better their way because they had to hunt and find prey and each other on the way back and so on. So this waiter doesn't seem to get what he's told. At one point with the soup there's no cuiller, spoon. He doesn't have a spoon, Wayne. He says, spoon for the soup? The waiter doesn't know. He has to call this Aldo, who has a reputation of having been a friend of Frank Sinatra and other movie stars and personalities. And he tells the waiter, "Une cuillère pour la soupe, s'il vous plaît." So it seems the waiter comes from France or something. After that, they have this dispute, aforementioned. What do you want me to write it in blood that we agree? Or, well, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. I gave you all my best years. Well, your best years. So we have a tension and we have a history of arguments there. I will stop with this short story and you read and see what happens next. And turn to Pastoral. Pastoral has a dramatic turn of events at one point. Even if at the start it seems all peaceful and the way pastoral music should be, landscape music, I thought of Beethoven and his Sixth Symphony, which renders magically the sounds of nature. Here we have Harold, the hero, going to this cabin to fish. But he has a surprise. The woman he meets in the annex, where they have a bar and some clients, doesn't know about it. But she brings in the grandmother. She knows. Ah, Mr. Harold, welcome back. He had been here 3 years ago with Frances. I guess this is his wife. And she knows she used to run the place. Now she's giving control to her daughter and the other generations. The one at the bar was the granddaughter. And so he has this cabin. He goes fishing, nice with the snow. But then a deer comes and he's very badly wounded. And in his footsteps, a couple of despicable guys come. Even if I'm not a vegetarian, my daughter and wife are both vegan. I'm not even vegetarian. I know this is bad. I hate this idea that we kill animals and eat them. But there it is. And they say, did you see the deer? Did you see where he went? It's a she. And who wants to know? You're the bastards from the trail there. And you nearly blown his leg off. What's it to you? And one of them, the one who has the shotgun, points it at Harold, who feels insecure because he's in the water, he may slip. And he even says, don't shoot. Don't shoot. And we can see these are uneducated, rough and rednecks, because they say you is. Who do you think you is? Something like that. And then when they leave, remember you was lucky. There you go.